Good morning, everybody. With Rick and Neb's Awesome Adventures. We're here just a little ways outside of Concordia, Kansas, at the Concordia P.O.W. camp. It's about a 3-hour drive from where we live. It's very blustery today. I was expecting a little bit better weather. We're going to make the best of it as we can. We just pulled up. It's 10:30 a.m. Saturday morning. It is the 4th of May. And we made it. Now, I don't know how long we're going to be here because it is just downright chilly today. Cold and cloudy. Kind of disappointing. And the crowd here is, when we came in, there's a line of cars a mile long. We finally found a place to park. I just don't know how long we're going to be here this morning. They're supposed to have reenactors, although I've not seen any as of yet. I'm going to go around here and show you what's on the outside. And then there's a tower just right down the street from here. I'm going to go there. We're going to look at the tower. So I don't know how long we're going to be here. But yeah, the weather's not nice today at all. Roads are muddy and oh gosh, it was just a mess. So let me get past the main entrance here and then I'll join you on the inside. Like I always say, if you're not doing anything Saturday morning, hopefully we're somewhere nice and warm, well, come along and join us as we explore this POW camp here in Concordia, Kansas. We'll be back in just a little bit. Okay. All right, we got past the entrance point. Now we're going to go in and just look around. It's very, very busy today. I'm going to try to show you everything. If we can, this morning, there's the Navy, I guess it's Navy kissing the lady there when they found out World War II was over with. That iconic statue. And the wife's taking pictures. My helper, my photographer today. And there's some old uniforms, World War II, radios. I guess there's quite a complex. And there's a bunk, wrought iron, tables and chairs, uniforms hung up in the... No? Okay. Anyway, we're going to just kind of walk around here and see what we can see and take some pictures. Look at this sign over here real quick. Camp Concordia Enlisted Men Detachments. Concordia Interment Camp Service, Medical Department, Headquarters Detachment, 456 MPG Company, and it just goes on and on and on. Look at that. We're going to try to go in this room over here, if there's enough room for us to get in. So let's see if we can go in and take a look around. Okay, I don't really know which way to go first. Maybe we'll just go this way. They do tours here too. I elected not to do a tour. I just wanted to go on my own and walk around and show you guys what we got here this morning. Prisoner of War University. Old uniform. Now we're going to be visiting that tower here in just a little bit. But we're going to try to take our time and just look around here. Oh, there's that tower, Camp Concordia. We're going to have to definitely go over there and take a look here in just a little bit. Camp Concordia. Camp Concordia, prisoner of war camp from 1943 to 1945. July 12, 1943, German POWs began arriving in Concordia, Kansas by train. They were headed for Camp Concordia, a POW camp on the edge of town, covering 158 acres containing 309 buildings. Over the next 2 years, more than 5,000 prisoners would pass through the camp. with the last prisoners leaving in June of 1945. Today, all that remains is a lone guard tower, a water tower, a guard shack, a handful of buildings in the middle of a vast Kansas plain. And there's the barbed wire. P.O.W. Camp Concordia, Kansas. That kind of gives you an idea here. Tell you what, it's a lot warmer in here than it is outside. It is really chilly out there this morning. I was really hoping it'd be a lot warmer than this today, but we'll make the best of it what we can.
Hey, mister, hurry up.
Okay, here, hold on just a second. Bob Red, and I can't pronounce that last name, I apologize for that. It says with a real good horse, Camp Concordia 1944. There's definitely a lot to look at, a lot to see here this morning. A lot of pictures, a lot of history here this morning. This is kind of an overview. I know I can't tell very good of the different buildings. That says theater on it. But we had a lot of pictures. Like somebody's pipe and just all kinds of memorabilia. Here's some coffee cups. They've actually got a coffee cups and t-shirt. Camp Concordia, German P.O.W. camp. Yeah, it's pretty cool. 1943 to 1945. I had no idea it would be this busy today. Boy, it's busy today. That's a wood carving by German prisoner of war using only a nail and the end of a wooden crate. That's interesting. Let me just walk around this way. This is a toy military car made from tin cans and scrap by German prison at a POW camp, Concordia, Kansas. And a novelty box. Boy, that's take a lot of talent for that. Prisoner of war uniform right here. World War II aluminum syrup coffee milk pitcher right there. And German enlisted men's mess hall right there. Everybody's German, English, German dictionary. Okay. There's a pair of boots. Okay. Let's go over here. This is what the complex looked like at one time. See if we can show you here just a little bit. Boy, a lot of buildings, my goodness. And I was told this is one of the original buildings. Look how huge this thing was. My goodness. It's huge. Yeah. Okay, it's not so crowded in here now. Kind of look around here a little bit. That's the MP. Wow. Okay, here's a picture of a German mess hall right here. Yeah, they have a tour group in here. You can take tours, but I just wanted to do this on our own here this morning. There's another picture of the prisoner of war in Kansas, Concordia, Kansas. This is a very large camp, very, very large. Huge. Let's go over here just real quick. Here is a picture. It says, in March of 1946, 195 of the camp's buildings were transferred to the Federal Housing Authority and were removed. No piles of buildings contents in the street. Wow. World War II P.O.W. camp location in Kansas.
I miss those days. Yeah. Well, it's good to see you. Take care.
Boy, there's a bunch of them. We've been to Eskridge, and we've been to, of course, Concordia, Cawker City area. We've been there. El Dorado had one. New Rochelle had one. Wow. History of Camp Concordia. They got these 1942, 1943, 1944. Wow. Okay.
And 800 yards. And then there were about 250 civilian ones.
Okay, we've done with that room. Now I think we're going to go on. Now the sun's trying to come out a little bit. Maybe it'll get warmer as the morning goes on. I tell you what, it was just blustery out there. Blustery, rather, when we first got here. Yeah. Here's some paratrooper equipment drop case. That's pretty good size. Here's some pictures. That's one of those amphibious vehicles right there. Looks like they were rebuilding it.
Oh, they went out to area farms.
Looks like that's where they're painting it.
Yeah, I'm sure they did things better.
There's a picture of it right there.
But yeah, they went out to area farms. And sometimes further.
That's where that's how the duck rides were made out of those. I don't think they make them that way.
What kind of figure is that?
But at any rate. Okay, well, let's go on. So we got in the other part of this museum here. Engineers warehouse and big bags of something, I'm not sure. What? Okay, well, let's go on. Oh, look at the grenades. Oh, they actually sell these. Well, they're heavy too.
You don't need them like that.
Look at that. And
Where
no,
are you folks from?
Winfield.
We're from Kansas.
Glad you're here.
Thank you.
Now, have you been in this room?
Yes. I don't know what that represents, but there's a postcard of the. You know, I don't know what those. I'm gonna have to get me
Hey, Ricky, I want to get me another 238.
another what?
238. I used to have one, but I want to get it.
Okay. Okay, well, we bought some souvenirs and we got some pretty interesting information. So now we're going to go on. Let's see what this is over here. Oh, this is a tree. This is a line of the tree, the line in the trees. 1990 Desert Storm, 1995 P.O.W. Camp Celebration, Vietnam War right here, John F. Kennedy assassination right here. It just goes, you know, it's just pretty cool. 1950 Korea right here, that line right there. 1944, and then look how big this is, and that's a timeline there. That's just pretty cool. This says Reunion Hall, and there's a lot of patches here. Yeah, some of these I recognize, some of them I do not. The airborne one I recognize. Those airborne ones I recognize. But there are many of these I do not recognize. But there's a ton of these. Oh, looky here. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to trade place with the wife. She's taking a lot of really cool pictures for us today. Here's some ceremonial knives. Oh, and then of course the grenades. These aren't for sale, but you can buy some grenades. They're dummies, of course. A Japanese sword right there. Look at that Japanese sword. And then here's your ranks from different a staff sergeant, sergeant major. That's an E8. There's a buck sergeant. And some of these are like Air Force. The tech are Air Force, I do believe. And there's your rank: second lieutenant, first lieutenant, captain, major, lieutenant colonel, full bird colonel, 1 star, no, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Well, let's go on. We're just going to kind of take a leisurely walk around. Oh, they even got coffee over there. Yeah, we've had our coffee, I think, for this morning. They must give presentations. I don't know that we're going to stay for one this morning. Well, let's just kind of walk around here a little bit. There's no trunk, of course, and here's some. I actually had these when I was in the National Guard. Candy, crackers and cookie, and peaches with syrup. I actually ate these when I was in the National Guard. I did. I sure did. The old sea rations. I did. Here's some reenactors. This is airborne. Oh, an old radio, camera. We can do it. Oh, walkie-talkies there. Radio, communications type radio. An old record player. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, hello. Yeah, there's some of the reenactors. Hello. And here's the old rifles that they used. I think this is the M1 carbine. And then there's just a lot of, let me go look on through here. There's a lot of old war era posters. Yeah, yeah, really very cool. World War II P.O.W. camp, the books. newspaper articles. This is from Sunday, September 27th, 1992. Newspaper article. Yeah, just all kinds of stuff. I missed some of this. I'm going to have to go back and look again. Here's some reenactors.
You get lost in the desert, it's like getting stuck in the ocean.
There's some
So
of
if you
the
were lost out there during a battle and you didn't
weapons.
get back, or you were injured, and you didn't go, the Germans did. Enlisted command officers had red. So you turn your cap out inside out like this, and you wear that, and then that stands out like a sore thumb from an airplane. When the airplane's flying over looking for you, they see that red, and they know exactly where you're at. So that's why the inside of German cap is red. Thank you. Yep, appreciate it. Got airborne stuff over here if you want to go check that out. American airborne stuff. Shoot it to the restroom. Should be right. Want to do it as a demonstration? Yeah. Either one, whichever. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon.
all kinds of weapons.
Say again?
I'm just talking to the
No.
all kinds of weapons here. I think that's a Luger,
P-38.
a P-38.
Yep.
Okay, and just all kinds of weapons. Wow. And of course, there's more weapons on the. I don't know what that is. That's a 50 cal. I actually fired one of those. I actually fired one of these when I was in the National Guard. These 50 cals. Look how big that ammo is for that. I actually got to fire these.
Masters are there. You have to go watch that.
Derek, are you gonna go?
Look at anti-personnel mines right here. And see, you'd step on that and it would make it explode. Yeah. There's some more grenades. These are all grenades here. Those light bulbs are used in searchlights and area lights at the camp. And of course that's a very big radio. And this is a searchlight. And that's a searchlight down there. And these are records. And here's more knives. M2 machine gun barrel. And that's the ammo that went with it. Priming of explosive dynamite. There's your cord. Explosives and demolitions, it says. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of here, let's go back. This is a flamethrower here. This is a flamethrower. And that's what you carry on your back. You carry this on your back. And then this is the actual flamethrower. You see how this hose hooks up to your flamethrowers, to the fuel for the flamethrowers. Let me walk on around here a little bit. Let's see if I can walk around this way here. This is very, very crowded today. I don't know if I can get through here or not. I'm going to try. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm going to try to get back in here. And that's a cot. That's a bed. Don't look like much, does it? Just different newspaper articles. Here's more weapons. Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to get back in here and show you all this. German ceremonial knives. Here's another Camp Concordia. Kansas prisoner camp housed more than 5,000 POWs during World War II. And of course we've already been here. This is the M2 machine gun and machine gun barrel. And then this is the ammunition that went with it in here. Okay. So we can work our way back out here now. Here's some more weapons. And more posters. Are you a girl with a star-spangled heart? Join the WAC now. Women's Army Corps, United States Army. And more weapons, more guns. I think we were by here earlier. It's cleared out quite a bit. This is airborne here. I think I showed this earlier. Those are walkie-talkies. And there's a telephone, a bag telephone that they would use. That's what this is. Just fit down in there like that. And there's another one. Okay, let's go over here. It's kind of cleared out back here now. Oh, you can make your own. You can make your own dog tags here. Excuse me, could I get in here? Just real quick.
Oh.
Thank you. This is what you'd make the dog tags with, I'm assuming, right here. Yeah, there's your chains and there's your blank tags. And that's what you would make the dog tags with. Grapho type, it says. There's a bunch of people over here making dog tags here a little bit. Just a little bit ago. And here's an old P.O.W. Camp Concordia fire truck. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And then here's a Willys Jeep painted red. I want to maybe pause this and get some pictures while I'm back here. In fact, I think this is just about it. I may just stop here and take a bunch of pictures. I don't know what else we're going to be doing today. We might go into Concordia and look around a little bit. But this is it. This was one of the original buildings for the P.O.W. camp. There's another building. I think it's on private property. It's not open to the public. So let me take a few pictures, and we'll be back here in just a minute.
And a 32 round external magazine. And I will go ahead and demonstrate that now. Fire in the hole. That is the MP40. This is a excellent short-range weapon, not very good at long range, whereas the rifle is very good at long range. The final weapon we'll demonstrate here today is the MG42. This is the German, actually, I'll let the Americans talk first because I got to get this set up. I'll demonstrate this last, but I'll talk about it now. This is the MG42. This is the second version of machine gun that the Germans developed during the war. The first being the MG34, which was a very good machine gun in ideal conditions, but as you may or may not know, battlefield conditions are not ideal. You get dirt and mud inside the receiver, it would jam up. This is the MG42. It's stamped, it's cheaper, it's quicker to make, and it functions very well in bad conditions. It fires 8mm Mauser, about 1,400 rounds a minute. So that means when the real weapon fires, you can't hear individual shots. It's going so fast you cannot hear the individual shots. This is a simulator, so it doesn't quite shoot that fast, but it will give you the idea of the sound of the MG42. So, any questions about German uniforms, weapons, equipment?
What did machine gun weigh this last one you was talking about?
How much does it weigh?
Yeah.
The German MG42 weighed about 26 pounds by itself. Then if you had a tripod that went with it and made it a heavy configuration, that was about 40 pounds. And then the German rifle squad, which was 10 men, they all carried 2 boxes of ammo. And so the machine gun weighed quite a bit, and as much as the Germans like to brag they were mechanized, they really weren't. 90% of their infantry were on foot or on horse, and so they had to hump this everywhere they went. So pretty sizable machine gun. Yeah. So, yeah, and the question was in the movie The Longest Day, there's a scene where the German cocking the rifle makes it sound like the clicking of the American cricket. You have a cricket here? That's really a Hollywood thing. It doesn't really sound the same. The bolt is very distinct. Doesn't sound like the cricket at all. So. I got it. Okay. Can you cock it? Well, maybe. I don't know. I think it was Hollywood in the movie. I don't know if anyone really confused that. So. Well, with the bolt action rifle. Yeah. Any other questions, real quick? All right. right, I'll turn it over to Sergeant Cordero. He'll talk about the American Airborne and what they wore and what they used.
Hello, my name is Sergeant Cordero. With a brief history of myself, I did 6 years with the 101st Airborne in Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Retired veteran, 20 years. Uniform you see right now, I wore half of it when I was with the 101st Airborne. Except for the black boots, red boots are common back on the call. Red and brown boots, caravan or something like that. Back in World War II. The black boot army was back in Korea. See a lot of movies. Yeah, you get dick pictures. If you're a reenactor like I am, I get dick pictures when it comes to World War II. You see a lot of mistakes. Just demonstrated the cricket. The 101st and the 82nd used us during the D-Day drop on June 6th. Yeah, some of the Hollywood movie exaggerating the cold action rifles in Germany. Shot at 86 airborne. This is the standard airborne uniform. Back to 1944. It's called an M42. Late fall, they changed it to a green uniform called an M42. You got more pockets. The uniform is strictly different than the standard Army uniform. You see Steve in there, he's wearing the standard Army uniform. This uniform gets hot. And Europe is cold, like it is right now. This is cold weather. You just did a reenactment about 3 weeks ago, we were burning up. Drank a lot of water. Here's the M1C helmet, the M42 uniform, ammo belt, standard with the M1 Grand. Not Grand. I am wearing a pistol belt. Turn around, you got his little rucksack, the Massette bag, the rope. A lot of people probably going to question why the rope. The rope, if the paratrooper lands on a tree, he climb down using the rope if the rope is long enough. If the tree too tall, it's probably going to be up there for a while or get the buggy killed. Of course, you got plantains, shovel. I am not wearing a shovel. I'll let him do the digging. The bayonet for the M1 Grand. The original bayonet when it first came out during World War II, or they were using the World War I bayonet, it was this long. That's just the blade itself. During World War II, they took most of those bayonets and closed it up. Of course, the ground is jumpers. And knows all the pockets. The jumpers, the parachute, jump with a lot of equipment and ammo. What we're wearing now is half what they wore. Okay? Same uniform I'm wearing, except for a ammo pouch, because I'm not wearing an ammo belt. And my bayonet is not a bayonet here, it's a fighting knife, because the M1 carbine, which I'm carrying right now, does not have a bayonet on it. Okay, he's going to demonstrate the M1 Grand by loading it, and he's not afraid using the M1 clip. It's not a magazine, it's all clip. A lot of reenactors, first time trying to load a M1, These rifles are old. That's the original M1. That's what happens when you don't play it. Okay, fine. I will. I got one. Notice the clip that fell out. That's called the M1 Grand. Also, this weapon, if it's malfunctioned as a semi-automatic, you can use it as a bolt action rifle. Only difference compared to the regular M1, it has a folding stock, which I just folded. It's called wire stock. They used a 15-ounce at the time in World War II, what they call a box magazine. Only 15 rounds, easy to load. I already got one round, so I don't need to back it. I'm on that's 5 rounds. Unfortunately, with this type of weapon, with the blanks, I got level. Now, if it malfunctions, and again, like an M1, I can use it as a folding rifle, just like that. And fire away. A lot of reenactors don't like to use the blank damper we got because if the blank is too hot, it ruins the operating rod. Any questions? Oh, the cricket, we're going to reenact that. It's a challenge password. One click, challenge another control. Any other questions? Awesome. Okay, go ahead.
And then I forgot about the Panzerfaust. You want to talk about the Panzerfaust here?
Now this is the Panzerfaust. This is a late war handheld anti-tank that they would have used in late 44, 45. Early on, they would have used anti-tank rifles, and then they tried to convert some of the flare guns and the anti-tank rifles to fire heat rounds. That didn't work out. So later on, during the North African campaign, they had to give thanks to the U.S. because they found some of their bazookas laying around. And the Germans made the Panzer Strike, which is a bigger version. And they used that version of how those rockets work and made these lighter Panzerfaust versions, which runs off of the same chemical, except for these are single shot only. Later on, they made it where you can change out the heads, but most of them have only been single shot. So if you flip up these sights, there's the trigger right here. You kind of just aim kind of high because these are very low velocity. And you only have one shot. So most of the soldiers at the time would have waited until the tank would have got real close.
So just so you know, this is the whole projectile here. This whole thing would shoot out.
And then they would have fired it and just dropped it too.
You want to demonstrate it here?
Yep. Now I'll demonstrate it.
So this is a demonstration for how we use it in reenactment. The head's not going to fire off, but it will give you an idea of how we use it.
They're going to fire this thing.
before I demonstrate the 42, a note on the brass. Kids, you can come pick it up and you can keep it. Only thing I ask is you come show a reenactor first to make sure that it's been fired and safe. So, wait till after the reenactment, you can pick them up and then come show a reenactor. We want to make sure you don't go home with a real blank. So share them around too, okay?
Okay, then one clip. Again, you can see the brass, but we need these back. They're hard to get now. They don't make these very much anymore.
So any black clip, make sure we get that back to a reenactor, please.
You ain't gonna find my magazine.
Okay. So let's demonstrate this machine gun. Let's see if she works. Hop on it. Okay, this one is very loud. Okay, off that way. It's on sync. Fire. Hold on. There you go. Going. Try again. Going. I know, she's finicky.
That was January 1945.
Is your main valve on? Just a
Oh, they're finicky. That's why I don't buy one. They work.
yeah, exactly.
It's the German Army Napper. I fired one back in 1985, 86. It is a very fast machine. You can fire a 200 round belt in seconds. I think it is still the fastest.
Regulator just broke. Okay, on and on safe. Okay, apologies, she's not working today, of course. So, if you want to move in front of these vehicles on this field side, we'll get the reenactment started here in just a moment.
Or the paratroopers dropped half of the stuff I'm wearing. We got rid of it. You know, of course, the parachute, the main parachute, and the reserve. We got rid of this. We let this dangle a little bit. But some soldiers, they kept this for souvenirs. Other stuff that they got rid of, you German? A little. Okay. Can you see him? Yep. Kind of dark out there. Shoot at the flash. Hey! Up toe! Up toe! Hey, look, toes!
See this red? That's blank.
Due to the cost of everything, our blanks are so expensive now. It almost costs as much as a real round. If you guys are 130-06, how much does a box of 30-06 cost? Yeah, that's how much our blanks cost now.
All right,
We try to conserve as much as possible.
kids, you can come out and grab blanks or the brass, show it to a reenactor. If you have any questions, don't hesitate, come and ask us. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that reenactment. That was just pretty cool. Almost didn't get it, but wife got it on her camera. I got it on mine, and we will. We're going to be sharing that on YouTube, of course. But now we're walking down. We're going to see what this white building is down here, and then I think we're going to go to the tower. And then after that, I think we're going to go into Concordia, and I want to try to do a driving tour of Concordia. I'm going to try. I'm not sure what this building is. We're going to check it out. I got the part of the weapons demonstration, and I got all of the actual demonstration. I just thought that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, I don't have zoom on my camera, so it was kind of far away. This is some kind of a building, I suppose used for something, but I'm not real sure. This is the information board over here. Yeah, P.O.W. Camp Concordia, and it's got all these, it might not come out on the video, all these buildings. Like I said earlier, there's another building, but it's on private property. I think I mentioned it earlier. Let me go up here and walk and see what's inside this building here, just real quick. Well, it says buy U.S. bonds. It just looks totally empty to me. I don't see anything in there at all. Okay, let's go over here and look around here a little bit. It's hard for me to get to the actual window. Yeah, there's nothing in there. And what this might have been at one time, I really have no idea. Let's walk on around here. It's a lot nicer day now. It's still a little windy, but it's not as cold and blustery. I'm telling you what now, that was just pretty bad earlier this morning when we first got here. Oh yeah. Oh, I know what this was. Yeah, this is like a, you had to stop and show your ID. Guardhouse. That's what this was. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna stop and take some pictures. Oh, bear with me just a moment. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. We actually got to see a weapons demonstration and the actual battle recreation, which of course that's going to go on, all that's going to go on YouTube. The wife did the videos as well. We're going to put those on. We're going to try to put them all on YouTube. I think we're going to go back to Concordia because there are some things I want to see there before we head on back. Thank you for joining us today. The weather has greatly improved. It really has. It's not nearly so windy and cold. I mean, it's greatly improved. So thank you for joining us today at the World War II Camp Concordia, the P.O.W. Camp Concordia Museum here, just a little ways outside of Concordia, Kansas. And as always, go out and explore your world, have fun, be safe, be aware of your surroundings. Just go out and enjoy your neck of the woods or wherever you may want to go. As always, we will see you next time. So I hope you have a nice Saturday and a nice weekend, and we will catch you later. So goodbye for now. Okay, I decided to do a video. This is the Cloud County Museum I'm standing in front of. Here in Concordia, Kansas, but there's a huge wall, a mural, and I tried taking pictures of it, which I did, but I thought, you know, I better just go and do a short video, and I will put this, attaches to the video, of course. But yeah. Yeah, we're going to kind of walk down this brick wall here. I'm standing right on the corner of 6th Street and Lincoln Street, right downtown Concordia. I'm going to do a regular video of this from the car, but I thought I would just walk around here first a little bit. The building right across the street is City Hall building, the original 1913 City Hall building, which I'll be pointing out here in a few minutes. But I'm looking directly down Main Street. So let's walk along this wall that shows this mural. I'm sure this comes out in the video. This is really pretty cool the way they did this. The first thing you see is the old steam locomotive carrying the passengers. Man, I hope this comes out. And then you've got it looks like they might be making bricks. I'll walk in here a little bit. Looks like they're making bricks right here. Got the furnace in the background. Okay, then we go down And there's a bunch of sunflowers around this main door of the museum. And then there's some children all dressed up there. Oh man, I hope this comes out. This is really cool. There's some coal miners right there. There's somebody driving a plow up there. Looks like there's oil refinery up there, and there's a windmill right there. Oh, I sure hope this all comes out. Okay, then up here we got an old biplane up here. And we got some old buildings, structures. Looks like that may be a church of some sort. There's another old building. I think this is a church here. And there's the clouds blowing. And this right in front of the Cloud County Museum. They've also got an old bridge here. I would love to know where that old bridge is. Boy, downtown Concordia is very noisy. Lots of trucks. Of course, it's not the only town we've been to that's had lots of truck traffic. We've been to several of these little towns that have a tremendous amount of truck traffic. And in the wall sculpture, you can actually see the wind. They've got where you can see like the wind blowing. Oh, now the sun's coming a little bit. Now that's coming out a little bit better. I sure wish I knew where that old bridge was. I'd sure like to find it. But yeah, pretty cool. It's like a brick mural, and it may not be actual brick. It sure looks like it though. I'll walk down it one more time, just kind of give you a feel of how large this is. Try to go slow. You get the feel. There's the coal miners. There's the man on the plow. There's the children all dressed up in their Sunday best, it looks like. And there's the sunflowers. And then we're going back to the coal miners and the men making the brick. There's the oven right there. And there they are stacking the brick right there. Now the sun's out pretty good now. You can see this pretty good now. There's a big huge tree there. One gentleman shaking the other gentleman's hand. He's driving some kind of a truck. I don't know if he just sold wheat or corn or something. Looks like there's somebody driving the vehicle if you look real close. And there's the passenger train. Looks like they got a load of coal. Yeah, just pretty cool. Yep. Okay, well, oh no, I about missed something over here. There looks like there's a woman and a child up here, and maybe a church in the background. But it's pretty good size. I'll try to show you here. get some perspective. I don't trip and fall. Huh. Okay. We're going to go down it one more time. It goes all the way down to there. Really cool. This wasn't hard to find at all. It's just right downtown Concordia. This is the Cloud County Museum Annex. Okay, now we're going to go take a driving tour of Concordia, Kansas. And then we'll probably head on back. I strongly urge you to please watch the video I just did of the P.O.W. camp, just a little ways outside of Concordia, Kansas. They put on a weapons demonstration, and then they put on an actual war demonstration, and it was very, very, very cool. That museum out there has a lot of artifacts. This probably has more, but we're not, it's closed anyway right now. So we can't go through it right now. But that's it. I will attach this to the regular video and make it all one video. But there you have it. Alright. Okay. Very busy for a little town. And that's where we're going to be going down here just pretty quick. Alright. Hope you enjoy these videos. And again, hope you have a nice weekend. Go out and have some fun. Enjoy your weekend. And we will see you on the next video. So, from Concordia, Kansas, we will see you on the next video. So,